Hey guys, it's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. How are you doing today? Today we're talking about our favorite subject, which is sales. All right, we got a cool topic for our sales today, so let's go ahead and dive right on into it. What is our cool topic for today? Our cool topic for today is selling. Stop being so damn greedy. Okay, what did he say? I said selling. Are you being greedy? Maybe you hadn't even thought about it. Maybe you just think that, hey man, I'm a salesperson. You know, I talk to people. I'm trying to make as much money as I can. Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that. But see, some people, they forget. They become greedy. I've seen it, man. Different fields of sales that I've been over the years. Some people get to the point where they're so greedy that their attitudes of gratitude, their attitudes of, they change. They become kind of hard. They become kind of mean and kind of hateful to other people and salespeople, and they're real short with them. I see it all the time. And I ain't gonna lie, and back in the day, I used to look at people as being a dollar bill, but not no more. I stopped being greedy, and it's the reason why it's been like that for a while now is because, see, it's like if you put in the effort and the hard work, you're going to make money, but you have to, learn the craft of sales. You got to learn how to have a selling conversation. You got to learn how to talk to people. You got to learn how to close. You got to learn how to ask for the order. But what I've seen in my own life is when I was greedy, sometimes greedy people, and I'm not going to say I've never been greedy as a salesperson, is they will snake other people. What is that? You're probably saying snake other people. Well, what that means is, you got somebody who comes into your location and they've already talked to somebody else prior, or maybe they talked to another realtor and you kind of like passed them by. You didn't ask who they had been talking to, and maybe you closed the sale. Some management, they look at that as though, oh well, the person who got the sale is the sale. But in reality, if people start to know you as a snake, a person who doesn't care about other salespeople, anytime they get a chance to screw you, they're going to screw you. They're going to take advantage of you. They're going to remember the thing that you did to them. So I've learned in my own life, I'm not wanting to be a person who's so greedy that I can't share, because what comes around goes around. And here's another thing: don't be jealous or hateful to people that are doing good. Give them compliments. Say, what are you doing? Maybe learn some stuff from them. But if they are greedy and then you think that you want to emulate those kind of people, be very careful. I don't want to lose my soul. I believe in God, Jesus, that's my God. But you may not. You may say, I don't believe in no God. I'm all about the money and everything. But your conscience, after a while, if you have a conscience, if you haven't burned it out because you're so greedy, you're going to say, man, I wish I wouldn't have done this. I wish I wouldn't have done that. So what I've learned in my selling career is I help other people. And see, what happens is you may not feel like you get the benefit from that by helping another salesperson close a sale. Back in the day, we used to call that a TO, a team opportunity. So if they come in and they talk to you and you close the sale and everything, you make sure you take care of that other salesperson. In return, karma is a B. If you don't take care of other people, it'll come back to you. And I've seen it happen to me where tenfold, I did something for somebody else. They remember me. And people talk about you behind your back if you're a snake, guys. If you're a greedy person, you're probably not really a happy person. I've seen millionaires that I know that are, they work and they make all this money, but man, they're so miserable. And being a greedy salesperson, I've seen it, by me taking care of other customers for other people. In return, it comes back to you. And when somebody comes in for you, if you're working in an environment, in a retail environment, somebody comes back and asks for you, sometimes they'll take care of you only because they know the type of character that you have. And not like you're Mickey Mouse or anything, but you care about other people's, way of life. And sometimes you can do a team opportunity and make it a half of a deal. If you're in real estate, say for instance, somebody you talked to and everything, and they mentioned you, and they maybe, what they'll do is they'll work with the customer, and sometimes if you help close the stuff, sometimes you get a percentage of that, 20-30%, depending if you share the sale. But what I'm saying, guys, is a salesperson or a person who's customer service or just a regular person, being a person who's greedy, who's looking out just for themselves, and what you're doing is you're really burning bridges. I've seen some salespeople, they'll sell something to somebody and they know they shouldn't have probably sold it, or maybe, they say, oh, I got over on them, man. I sold them this and I sold them that and all this kind of stuff. And it hardens your heart. And what it does is it makes you a person who is just money hungry. And it's okay to want money, because we work on this magic thing called commission. But again, you don't want to turn yourself into being an ogre, a person who's rude, obnoxious, mean. And believe me, when you start being too greedy, you'll turn into a person you don't like. And then one day you'll be on your deathbed going, man, I wished I could have, should have, would have done that, and other people. And it's like, guys, if you are wanting to emulate somebody who's cruel, a person who's greedy, I mean, there's one thing to make money the right way. I'm not talking about taking advantage of people, hurting people, lying to people, manipulating people. I'm talking about just true salesmanship, and not looking at people as just a number. So what happens is you build more people and put them in the pipeline. But if you do stuff like that, it's going to hurt your comrade. It's going to hurt you one way or another, and you're going to feel that pain one day. And see, here's the thing. You may burn a customer. You may take advantage or oversell or hurt that customer. But see, remember, guys, we work on commission. So what we want to do is have more opportunities to maybe have another sale from the same person. So if you take care of a person, they remember that. If you do extra things for them and you're not looking at them though they're just a number, and you build a relationship with them, not with everybody you can do that, but with most people, if you do good by somebody, they'll remember that, and they'll come back and they'll buy from you again, and even if you're selling a different product. And see, here's the thing. You don't want to be going out in a restaurant one night with your significant other and somebody come out, hey man, I remember you ripped me off, man, I'll tell you, blah blah blah. So here's what I'm sharing with you guys. Selling and being a greedy person, it doesn't pay. It may pay for the short time, and maybe it may pay for the rest of your life and a lot of different things. But remember, you got to go somewhere else after this. And I don't know if you believe in God or not. You may not. I don't care. But I do, and I don't want to go to hell, because it's hot here in Florida. And if it's hot somewhere else hotter, I couldn't handle it. Oh, crap. But again, guys, being a salesperson, you don't have to be greedy. It's a numbers game. The more people you share your pertinent information with, you're going to be able to sell more people. And remember, not everybody that you talk to is going to buy from you. I've seen some people, and even in my own life, where people let me be their mouthpiece for a little while, and they ended up picking another salesperson and closing a deal. So it's like in real estate or in car business or whatever you're into. But remember, if somebody comes to you and they say, well, I was just in here, I was just talking, I find out who it was. Don't be so greedy and not take care of your brothers and sisters out there, because we work so hard to build relationship. And if people are coming back to see a particular person, some people don't care. They just want to get their merchandise. But there's some people, they may tell on your ass, and they will tell somebody, hey, they tried to sell me this and stuff, and next thing you know, you'll have this thing wrapped around your neck called you being a snake. And you don't want to hang yourself, guys, with a noose, because you're so damn greedy. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. I'm your sales guy, and I told you I'd tell you stuff that nobody will talk about. I talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, and the warts and all. So remember, if you're a salesperson and you're trying to make money, please don't be greedy. God will take care of you. Just take care of the people. Help as many people as you can, and you'll be blessed. But greedy people, it's hard for them to look in the mirror, especially when death's calling. Or maybe they got to look at somebody in the face every day because they just ruined somebody's life, because maybe that sale could have changed their life and you took advantage of it. And customers, they like people they can trust. And if you can't be trusted even by your own co-workers and people in your life, I don't know, greedy doesn't sound good to me, so I'm decided I'm not going to be greedy. If God opens a door for me to be able to help somebody, I've had situations where, I lost some sales. I was a little frustrated, a little mad because somebody else got it. But see, God's always taking care of me. He kind of puts me in a different direction. So I don't want to be greedy. So if I make money, I make money, but I'm going to do it the right way. So remember, if you are a salesperson, yeah, you may say, oh, I like being greedy. I like to make all my money. I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do. That's okay. But believe me, what comes around goes around. You don't think it will? It will. So remember, guys, if you're having a good day, it's your fault. And if you are a person who's just thinking about, man, maybe I have been greedy, you can change. I've changed. I used to be so damn greedy back in the day. I didn't really care about people's souls. I didn't care about people. I just wanted to make money. And I've learned over my years of being in sales to have a better heart, to care about people. And now I got people that come back to me a year later or years later, or people who talk to me. So remember, guys, being a salesperson doesn't mean you have to be greedy. What it means, you have to work your ass off, work smart, learn as much as you can. Check out my free websites. I'm on YouTube. I've got 5 of them, and please subscribe if you like the information, and please share it. Because remember, selling and being cruel and being dishonest and taking advantage of people, it don't work. So be an honest salesperson, okay? And take care of other people. And believe me, you'll get taken care of if God's that good. And do me a favor, guys. Y'all get out there and sell some. But if you ain't asking for the order, you ain't selling. And today we're talking about selling. Stop being so damn greedy. Don't be greedy. Get yours. You got it, okay? All right. Don't be greedy.